what are some warning signs that tell you that a business is headed for trouble?
When I'm looking at a business to identify what kind of shape it's in, the first thing I do, and this is a little bit of an accounting terminology, is on a set of financial statements, you've got an income statement, a balance sheet, and a statement of cash flows. The cash flow statement tells you where all the money's going, how much you're generating, and where you're spending it. And I find that to be the first place I look to see, are they generating cash from operating activities? In terms of their investing, are they able to have enough capital to redeploy capital into the business so they can keep things running?
Yeah.
And then financing, how much are you spending on debt? Because if all of your money is tied up repaying debt out of your operating activities, it's going to be hard to compensate yourself and grow the business.
So when you're recognizing these signs, right? Someone's come to you and you're helping them. How does that conversation usually go?
It's typically an honest conversation. I think that's something you have to be honest about. It can be uncomfortable, but you have to kind of deal with the situation pretty much directly. So getting an idea of where they are as well, and what's the situation behind what's causing a lot of these cash flow issues, and then going from there to see if there's any suggestions that we can make to improve the cash flow, or if there's costs that they can reduce, or revenues that they can improve on.
Yeah. It's generally, like you said, it's a harder conversation, but it's generally taken okay by the client. Yeah.
I think people tend to have a good idea as to where they're at, particularly if they're like, if it's a business where they're involved in it day in, day out.
Yeah.
They can kind of, they can suss it out. And, it's kind of like going to the dentist, and, you're noticing some troubles throughout the year, and then you go to the dentist and the dentist says, yeah, you've got an issue here. Here's what we're going to do to fix it.